last game in Dallas, before the playoffs start, Buckets and Baller had one last chance in the regular season. Now Savannah, she couldn't believe that her sister came back from that lower leg fracture. That's all behind her now. Buckets and Baller must execute on all levels.
Last game of the regular season for the Sparks, as they are in Dallas, take on the Wings.
NECA Open McKay.
Jordyn and Savannah look to clinch out the regular season on a high note here. Savannah not going to take the three. Jordyn will, though, and drain it.
3 points.
Good turnover there. Zowie B getting it. In the corner, there's Jordyn, and she almost gets it there. Oh, spins around in the rim there. Jefferson with a three, drains it. Jordyn left her assignment there. Jordyn with a three ball, and she drains that one. Jordyn with the steal. Savannah going in, and she drains that one. Now, it's a toss-up here. Savannah could be MVP. Jordyn coming back from a lower leg fracture not too long ago, so she had most of the season taken out for her, unfortunately. Otherwise, we could have seen another toss-up between her and Savannah for MVP, but I think Savannah has that locked up, because Jordyn has been injured for just too long, and Savannah basically had to put this team on her back. And that's where we're at right now. Savannah's going to go for the three and miss it there. Jordyn trying to help her sister get some points here. And the Wings keeping this a close game. Jordyn gonna launch a three and drain that one.
3.
A good steal. Jordyn gonna launch another three. Rather than take it to the basket, she just took the three because it was wide open. I mean, I would too.
Out of bounds.
Good poke of the ball. And because the Wings were the last to touch it, the Sparks take over. Jordyn is a starter finally. She started on the bench when they joined the Sparks, and Savannah was the starter, as Jordyn was trying to prove that she deserved to be on the starting five, but she got injured and she had her season cut short, but she came back. I thought, and everybody else on the Sparks had thought, that Jordyn was not going to come back, but she came back mid-August, towards mid to the end of August, and so she's been back for about a month now. Erica Wheeler Going to start something here for the Sparks. Passes to Jordyn. Jordyn's going to take the three, and it bounces off of the rim and out of there. The Wings keeping this close as it's a 3-point game after that little floater. As Jordyn again lands another three. She's not going to hit every single one, but... And that just shows you her stats there versus Dallas this season. As I don't know who let her all the way open, but... He was right there for the three. Zowie B, tried to lay one in there and couldn't quite get it to go. I like the effort, though. And the Sparks got to call a timeout as the Wings tie it up 19-19 here. Jordyn's going to take a little bit of a rest. Jordyn sits for the entirety of the first quarter there. Sparks up by 7. Sometimes coach keeps Jordyn in way too long, so sometimes I gotta intervene. What's up, Dan Freak? Tia Cooper gets the three and she almost drained it there, but thought she would with a wide open shot, but guess not. Just because it's wide open doesn't mean it's always going to go in. Jefferson with the 3 ball, and that's offline. And Cox gets the ball taken from her. And the Sparks get that turnover as Jordyn poked the ball away there, and Savannah's back in. Jordyn's going to run in here. Easy. 2.
Williams.
Savannah gets the assist helping out her sister. And Jordyn's been a pest on defense. She's already poked the ball away multiple times already. Savannah leaving her assignment open for that 3, and she's paying for that. Jordyn with a 3 ball, and she drains that one. Jordyn coming back from a lower leg fracture in mid-August. She hasn't missed a beat. Coach wanted to give her a little bit of time to kind of work her into the lineup, as she was working her way to be a starter when she got injured. And then eventually, after only 1 game, Coach was like, okay, I'm going to give you the starting nod. And that was impressive. She exploded. The offensive domination just looks like Jordyn came back with a vengeance in that game, where I believe she scored at least 50 points in that game. And that was most of the points for the entire team itself. I think only maybe about 20 to 10 of those points weren't her points.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Sparks got to regroup here. They're allowing way too many threes. We're going to give Savannah a little bit of a rest here.
Substitution for Los Angeles.
Don't want Savannah to get too tired. Jordyn's got a shot. Oh, no, and she can't drain it there. Usually those corner threes that she's got are pretty damn good, but she's poking the ball away, though. Being massive on defense. Jordyn again trying to go for the three, and she drains that one. Not going to make every one, but, you know, make every shot count. Jordyn again. Helping out her teammates there. She gets the assist. And now Jordyn again stealing the ball. Going up and landing that one. She's been really helpful here. Three ball there. Too much space. Way too much space there. Jordyn tried to get the three to go. Can't quite get it to go. The Wings have so many rebounds. Great with the three. As Jordyn just seemed to lose her there. But Sparks still got the lead. But they can't take their foot off the gas pedal. They got to keep this moving. Cox wide open. Three. No. Offline. You can't get any better than that. That's a wide open three. You got to drain those. You know, I mean, arguably, Savannah and Jordyn are the best three-point shooters on the team. But you got to drain them like that. Timeout by the Wings there. Going to give Lauren some rest there.
Substitution for the Sparks. Substitution on the court.
And the Sparks at halftime lead at 52-46. Still very close game. You need to give your starters some rest. You can't have them be in there the whole game. Got to give them rest a little bit. Start of the third. Jordyn with 28 points. Savannah with the steal. Okay. Oh, and what a play. As Jordyn's going to go to the line.
Shooting for the Sparks. Williams.
Shoot two.
2 shots.
There's one. And there's two. As Jordyn connects on both free throws. Zowie B grabbing the lone rebound. Jordyn taking the two jumper, and there it is. Jordyn's just continuing to add to her totals. I mean, she's up to 32 points. She's been on fire right now. 2 to shoot. Yeah, gotta shoot it, and wow, that was way off. Savannah just trying to find an open lane. Jordyn doesn't want to take the shot. Savannah's going to take the shot, and she can't quite get it to go. Jordyn guarding Jefferson. Savannah, though, poking the ball away. Oh, it's a fight for the ball, and the Sparks are going to get it.
Substitution for the Sparks. Maria Vadiva.
Jordyn with a 3, draining it.
3 points.
Beautiful. Jordyn has been lights out there. She's played one hell of a game today. Thornton with a 3, long one. Sparks are going to call a timeout. Looks to appear to be an injured player. Savannah and Jordyn helping her up. That does not look good either. Hopefully it's not anything too serious. The Sparks are going to need every woman on the floor for the playoffs. Jordyn with another 3 and drains it. They are on a 10-0 run right now. Jordyn poking the ball away, and it's just going to roll out of bounds there. Good defense, though, otherwise. And good defense again as she pokes the ball away, and still the Wings are going to hang on to it because Jordyn was the last one to touch it. Good, she got rid of that ball as soon as she could there. Turnover there. Jordyn with a 2 off. Sparks playing phenomenal defense, as you can tell by that stat line. The Wings have not scored in the past 7 minutes. Just as I say that, they get a 3, but pretty insane. They've been playing some pretty insane defense throughout this game. Jordyn couldn't set her feet. That's why the miss.
Sparks foul. Lauren Cox.
Tried to take the charge, but it ended up being a blocking foul on her end.
Timeout Wings.
Gonna give Jordyn a little bit of a rest there.
Substitution for the Sparks.
And Jordyn comes back in. See, coach is giving her these rests there because, you know, they want to work her into it, you know. She's only had a couple games back. Now, you don't want to overwork, you know, somebody who just came back from a type of injury like a leg fracture, as it rolls right on in for the 3. Three ball wide open, missed. Savannah corrals the rebound. Savannah, though, gonna go for it and misses it. Wow. Savannah's just not connecting on jumpers that she normally has no problem with. Hey, I saw the... Speaking of Mabry here, wonder if that's the one girl's sister. The one girl on the Notre Dame team. Her last name is that too. So I wonder if they're related. Or could be. I think her name is Dara Mabry, I think. See, I'm a college ball fan, so I always follow the March Madness stuff. I follow the women's team more than the men's, because I don't know why they always tend to just be more interesting and more competitive than the men's. Unless it's like Duke or whatever. I mean, Duke's women's team isn't too bad either. But I watched the Notre Dame women's team win the championship. I think it was a couple years back. I think it was 2018. No, one of my favorite players, Sam Brunel, I think she's a senior this year. I hope she gets drafted because in the WNBA, she's a beast. She's an absolute beast. 6'2", great power forward. She gets a lot of boards. Jordyn just tried to dive for that ball. I don't know what she was doing there. She's an absolute beast, so I hope Sam gets drafted by somebody. They can use a powerful force on their team. And Jordyn has nobody around her, and she lands that three. Timeout Wings again. The Wings just have no idea what to do right now. They're completely at a loss. For words right now. They just don't know what to do as the Sparks just continue to dominate here. I mean, still a lot of time left to go in this fourth quarter, but it just doesn't seem like it's looking too good for the Wings here. Jordyn couldn't connect with the three there. Good shot nonetheless. Good look. Even if you don't make it, you know, Jordyn and Savannah are the type of players where if they have a good look or they think that they do, they're going to take a shot. And Savannah just hasn't been herself tonight. Not connecting on shots that she would normally connect with otherwise is, wow, an abysmal three attempt there. 10-point game and a foul. Gonna get two.
First personal foul, teams first. First team foul. At the line for your Dallas Wings.
And she's connecting with two. The Wings are not out of this game yet. You know, the Sparks have had trouble, you know, keeping leads or keeping sizable ones. You know, 10 points is not a very comfortable position, especially with 4 minutes left to go. You know, there's still an opportunity, and when you're leaving people open for three like that, no, that's only going to make it worse.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles. Jasmine Walker.
Jasmine Walker gets subbed in there. Going to give her some playing time, as she's one of the newer young ones. And now this roster is pretty young. In addition to Jordyn, you got Jasmine Walker and Lauren Cox there. And, you know, this roster is a pretty young roster. You know, and that's what Coach wanted to go for. When signing Jordyn and Savannah, you know, everybody knew what they were capable of. But you have to, you know what they say. You know, you got your franchise player. Think of it as like, you know, Tom Brady, you know, with the Patriots. You know, they had to build around Tom Brady. And that is, and when you got a great quarterback, those great receivers,
Williams.
you know, there's a reason why. You know, he was, you know, great at his job because he had players built around him. And even if the roster wasn't all that, you know, he still found a way to work with the team that he had, which is why the Patriots had so many great years. Had a decade of winning and so many Super Bowls. It's because of that man and players that were around him. Some may say it was because of that man alone that the Patriots were able to be so dominant. And that is why the Sparks, you know, are trying to do the same thing, you know, with Jordyn and Savannah. They're trying to give players to build around. And this next offseason, you guys will help Jordyn and Savannah, you know, in the signings. So you guys will help, you know, decide, you know, who do we sign? You know, because Jordyn and Savannah are on long-term deals.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Get ready for the Gear Squad. Substitution for the Sparks.
As the Sparks look to close out this game. 10-point lead still. They've held that. They've been consistent at least holding down a 10-point lead, and Jordyn continuing to expand her totals. 54 points. She is an absolute menace right now. Jordyn again trying to add to her totals, and she can't, but 54 points is pretty damn good if you ask me. Jumper and lands it.
Assisted. Williams.
Savannah's getting quite a few assists. She might not be getting many points on the point total. We'll have to check after this game here. May just check after this game, but Jordyn, though, is playing lights out as she cracks 100 for the Sparks. And this is a team that's had the capability to score 100 points in a game. This is not the first time they've done this. They've done this a few times this season. And now in the final game of the season, as they look to take a ride in the playoffs and get ready for it, they are just offensively outplaying the Wings right now. So many mistakes from the Wings. Turnover after turnover. Savannah drives another 3.
3 points.
That's automatic. No, that wide open. Lauren, though, trying to get the ball. Jefferson able to get it up, get it back. Final shot. No, we're not going to get one. 103-89 is the final score here.
Thank you,
Sparks take the last game of the season as they head into the playoffs.